Here's that new thing that you're choosing. Get to SomeGlasses. Hey everyone, I'm SomeGlasses, and I'll teach you how to dissect a 7-part YouTube series properly. Brian David Gilbert. What a funny guy. And what amazing hair he has. Brian David Gilbert is a
Polygon.com video producer.
And is probably most known for his content on Polygon. Now, before he worked for Polygon, he uploaded videos to his own channel called Brian David Gilbert. Come on, man, you couldn't come up with anything better. Now, on his own channel, he mainly uploaded comedy sketches, but there's one thing that he did that was vastly different from any other thing he's done. And it's called Dance is Moving. Now, don't leave just yet, because I know it sounds wacky, which it is, of course, but in a good way. Now, Dance is Moving starts off as an instructional dance video, which it is. It pretty much is. But it's also something more. Now, what I mean by something more is that there are so many layers to this masterpiece. And I'm gonna dissect it. Just about every single layer. I'm kidding. We're just gonna overanalyze it to the extent that I can. Now, Dance is Moving starts off with, might I say it, the most important dance move ever. Step touch. Step touch. Step touch. Step. Now, every dance is accompanied by a song.
Step touch it out. Step touch it out. Thanks for coming to class day one. Did you bring your games? Cause they'll bring the fun. See.
This one is written in 4/4 because it works with the dance move. Now, that might seem trivial and not important, but it's a surprise tool that'll help us later on. Along with the line,
Maybe it's a job that's the root of all your discontented strife. No.
what if I told you just gotta keep grooving? He's the secret of life, can't suck if you're grooving, which will hold deeper meaning as the series progresses. There's also the meet cute.
Great for a funny meet cute.
Step touch! Step touch! Step touch!
That's dumb. No, you're right, you can do it anywhere. Yeah.
Which includes the stellar line.
I'll step touch you later.
I just love that so much. Step touch you later. That's gonna be my new outro. That'd be amazing. Episode 2, High Knees, is my second favorite dance behind Step Touch, and it is also when the plot thickens. Now, what I mean by that is that Brian asks out the girl from the meet cute, and she says yes.
More self-esteem. I can walk into a room and say, hey, look at me. Yes, you, look at me. I'm great and smart and nice and we should go on a date. I'll pick you up at 8. Okay. Sorry, that was 4. You know. Wait, yeah?
Yeah.
Cool. All right, sweet. Yeah,
Okay.
I'll see you then.
Yeah.
Knees up, knees up, knees up.
Because Brian's knees are so damn high, guys. I swear to God.
Hi. Also, because I got this twinkle in my eye.
You sure do, Brian. Maybe I should try doing the high knees.
Idiots. High knees, 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 high knees.
Is it working? You guys liking it? That's really all there is to episode 2. Now, episode 3 is where the plot really, takes off. Because the crab... Thank you. The crab is all about his hometown, his holy land, the place that he grew up in, Baltimore, and in the middle of the episode, feels that he has to leave, but is conflicted because of his girlfriend and his friends, and just, it's a feeling a lot of us get when we're moving, you know, because you're scared to leave your friends, you know, and it's just tough in general. I've never had that experience because I've lived in this house since I was born, and I don't think I'll be leaving anytime soon. This really highlights the theme of moving forward that was somewhat covered in Step Touch with the line,
What if I told you, you just gotta keep moving? Here's a secret to life, it won't suck when you're
grooving. Brian feels that he has to move in order to maintain happiness. He feels that if he can't move on, then life will be boring. You know? It's the whole change thing. We all go through change, right? All of this and more will be covered in the next episode, episode 4, Wiggle Arms, which will happen right now, because this is a video. So at the end of this episode, he packs up his stuff and leaves. See, it's called Dance is Moving, because the dance instructor is moving. This is genius, guys. You gotta trust me on this one. It's just such great writing on behalf of Brian and his sister. It's just 10 out of 10. Amazing. Now, episode 5, Partner Dancing, is when it really starts to kick off. I know I keep saying that, but it's the truth this time. Okay? Shut up. Please don't talk about it. This episode is written in 3/4, because it's a waltz, you know? And this is also the episode where Brian feels the most troubled. Now, I don't think that's a coincidence, because I think 4/4 is like a zone of comfort, if you will. Now, the reason why Brian has the most trouble in this one is because, number one, he doesn't have a partner to dance with, and that's because he broke up with his girlfriend. Now, they don't explicitly say that they've broken up, but it is heavily implied. Maybe I'm just cynical, though. I don't know. But it is reinforced in episode 6, Slow Worm, where Brian walks onto the stage, little to no energy, and it sounds like he cried himself to sleep the night before, and personally, I don't know who would do that, you know? Definitely not a guy like me, you know? I don't know who would do that. I don't know anyone who would do that. I don't know. Oh my god, I'm just like him. So, anyway. So, he didn't feel like teaching another dance. So what does he do? Walks onto the stage, or whatever it is, and then he lays on the ground, preparing to talk worms. He lays on the ground. Now, I'm out of the frame now, but that's intentional, because I'm doing the slow worm. You just gotta have to trust me on this one. I'm doing the slow. So the line that really stuck with me is, worms can move without motivation, we should be more like worms. Because I barely manage to get out of bed every day. And what do? I eat food, play video games, and occasionally film videos. Oh god, I'm just like him. Okay. Now, episode 7, Freestyle, is my favorite episode. Now, I know I said that Step Touch was my favorite dance, but that's my favorite dance. This isn't a dance. It's episode 7 Freestyle, baby. The thing about this one is that Brian doesn't teach you how to freestyle. Because you can't teach someone something that's unique to each person. Your freestyle may be in 3/4 or something. I'm more of a 4/4 guy myself. Oh my god, I'm just like him. This video is different from every other video that I've done, because it's more of a video essay. And that's because at the end of this episode made me cry. Brian, you made me cry. Everyone who worked on this made me cry. I cried. It was like 2 a.m., but I cried. Like, nothing on YouTube has had such a big emotional reaction like that did. It's amazing. It's crazy. I cried. I fucking cried. Like, Jesus. And that's why I highly suggest that you not only watch Dances Moving, not only subscribe to Brian David Gilbert, but subscribe to his stuff on Polygon, and also subscribe to Slim Jim. Like, he only has like 10 subscribers. Subscribe to him already. You know, he's gonna make content similar to this, and if you enjoy this video, you better subscribe to him, because he's gonna make content similar to this. I know I just said that. Please stop. So before Brian properly, like, freestyles, he tries step touching, which is a dance move for the time signature 4/4. And this song, See the Day by the All Together, which is Brian's band, by the way, is not written in 4/4. It's not even written in 3/4. It's written in 7/8. I'm pretty sure. Please fact check me on that. I'm pretty sure it is, though. I know it's not in 4/4, and I know it's not in 3/4. So step touching doesn't work. So he's out of his comfort zone while freestyling. You know? I mean, sometimes his moves won't work so well, but it's best to keep going with what you got, you know? Now, the moves in the previous videos may seem lackluster, but in this freestyle, they all come together, man. It's just a masterpiece. It's the perfect ending to something like Dances Moving. Thank you for watching. This has been SomeGlasses. Hope you have an amazing day, and I'll see you next week on SomeGlasses. The sun is rising up half the way. I never thought I'd see the day. The moon is crumbling, but that's okay. I never thought I'd see the day. The sea is bubbling beyond the shore. I can't quite tell what I'm hoping for. Dive out of nothing and into more. But I can't quite tell what I'm hoping for. Somehow, maybe now, I'll find the words to say. Never thought I'd see the day. The sleeping slip has begun to fray. I never thought I'd see the day. The pious hunter stopped stalking prey. I never thought I'd see the day. Spent too much time writing all the lore. I can't quite tell what I'm hoping for. So I live my life feeling so unsure. 'Cause I can't quite tell what I'm hoping for. Somehow, maybe now, I'll find the words to say. Never thought I'd see the day.